Hey everyone, so we're in the backyard garden here, and as you can see by the limelight hydrangeas, it is summer. It has arrived and it is pretty hot and humid, but it's early morning right now. As you can see, the light is just hitting these hydrangeas perfectly back here. There's plenty of shade, plenty of sun throughout the day. It's perfect for all the plants that we have back here. Today what I wanted to show you is a Crested Surf Fern. Now this guy is similar to a Japanese painted fern, but I absolutely love it. The only difference is it has these double crested fronds right here in the front, so it's absolutely rabbit resistant. For those of you that are looking for a fern that's rabbit resistant, absolutely love this guy. It's good from zones 3 to 8, and it absolutely grows well in part shade to shade. So we're going to put this in the backyard here in the little shade garden that we have where we put our king tuts, and then I'm going to show you guys some other stuff that we put in there as well, because we absolutely love the way it came out. We're loving the way it looks, and with these added ferns, it's going to be that much more beautiful in that part of the garden. Alright, so the Crested Surf Fern can grow about 20 to 22 inches in height and can spread about 30 inches. So we're going to go ahead and push the limits and put them in the bed back here, because we know the king tut's going to get pretty big. But next year, because it's an annual, we're not going to have the king tut in there, so there'll be plenty of room for these guys to grow out next spring as well. Let's go ahead and get started, because I know you guys are excited to see what else we put in that bed back here. Alright, so like I said, this spot back here is a shady spot. It's the bed that we did not too long ago with the king tuts. We're going to go ahead and put the ferns in here, and then I'll show you the rest of the bed. As you can see, we did add some stuff already. We have some caladiums in here that absolutely looks beautiful back here with this whole shade bed back here. So we're gonna go ahead and add these ferns. Then we'll come back, show you guys the whole bed, show you what it looks like, and see what it's turning out. The king tuts are absolutely starting to grow strong. We pruned back some of the more floppy ones, but it's put on some stronger shoots, and it's looking a little bit sturdier back here. I'm going to add some biotone for these ferns to get it to establish fairly quickly. And like I said, these guys are going to stay back here along with the Bernera. Everything else, like I said, that's an annual is going to come out. So I know that 30 inches is kind of a lot for it to spread. But again, next year these king tuts will no longer be in this bed, and we'll replace one with something else. It's going to be a little bit more better for the spacing of this fern and the Berneras. So as you can see, I'm already loving the way this fern plays with all the different types of foliage in this bed, with the caladiums, with the Burwalia, especially the Bernera. Now these Berneras were planted kind of late in spring. Wasn't as early as we wanted to, so they weren't able to spread, but they're just now starting to put on some more growth, starting to get to the absolute size that they need to. I'll show you another Bernera that we have, the Queen of Hearts. That one's a little bit bigger. It's been in the pot. These were quart size, but we have almost a gallon size Queen of Hearts Bernera. I'll show you what those guys get like once they're established and they start to put on some growth. But let's continue with the bed, and then we'll come back, like I said, show you the rest of the bed.
So just got the last one in. Absolutely love the way the ferns look. I think the best thing about the ferns is they're both indoor and outdoor plants that you can definitely bring inside and still have a beautiful color or display of foliage. Like I said, both indoor and outdoor. Love the way they're looking here. They're going to get plenty of shade, and hopefully they put as much growth as we want them to. Again, I know the 30 inches, like I said, it's gonna, I keep repeating it, and we're kind of, you know, we're kind of pushing it as far as putting these in here, especially with the king tuts. But again, these guys will not be here next year. We're going to put something else in here, but I think these ferns will absolutely grow to the size that they need to. We have the ferns, we have the Bernera, the king tuts will come out, so the caladiums will come out as well. But as you can see, I wanted to show you guys the finished product, and we'll scoot back a bit and show you the whole bed. But the caladiums actually absolutely play well with everything that's in here, along with the ferns, the Bravalia, the Bernera, and it absolutely looks beautiful. We're absolutely loving the way it looks. Like I said, the king tut, putting on some stronger stalks. As you can see here, we cut back some of the floppier ones, which kind of, you know, we didn't want to because it cut down the size a bit. We had some pretty long ones here, but definitely cutting them back is going to promote more growth, thicker stalks, and cause it to grow a little bit taller. As you can see, the one there at the end is absolutely growing pretty tall. Some of the ones are a little bit short. Those are some of the ones that don't get as much sun. As you can see, the ones that do get some sun do grow a little bit taller, which is pretty amazing. But absolutely overall, the bed is looking great, looking beautiful. Just the display of colors here, and it absolutely glows at night here when we sit back here with the bed. So I'm absolutely loving the way it looks.
Alright guys, so that's it for the bed back here. We got it all planted up. Absolutely love the way it looks. Got the hands dirty. That's something we definitely enjoy about being in the garden, getting your hands in the dirt, and just being that much closer to nature. But we absolutely love the way it came out. As you can see, we have all types of foliage back here. The colors are different. We have some light greens with the limelights here, and then we have that dark foliage on the bottom, and then a little pop of a little bit more lighter green with the king tuts. But absolutely love the way all that foliage plays with each other. The Crested Surf Fern absolutely looks beautiful. The color on it, similar to the Japanese painted fern, but with those double fronds at the end, absolutely give it a nice little impactful look. That looks beautiful back here, and I just can't explain anymore how much I love the way that fern looks. Angie absolutely loves it. That's one fern that we can bring inside and also keep outdoors, and we'll definitely probably bring one or two inside depending on what we plan on putting here next year in that bed. Now, one thing I did want to talk about is the reason we put this along the fence here is because it kind of separates the yard from anything beyond it, and kind of tells you, hey, this is your enclosure, this is your garden, this is the border that you have to work with, and it gives that I guess that sense of having a room instead of a yard. So this is more of a garden room, and we absolutely love the way it looks. Now, it just rained back here, so I can show you everything else that's going on, but it's pretty muggy, pretty wet. My daughter's been working this area back here with a rock, making it look absolutely beautiful. By no means does it look bad. It's just working with what you have in the garden and the way it drains back here. But we absolutely love the way it looks. Absolutely in love with the way this part of the garden came out. You can see all the foliage just placed with each other. But that's going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys in the next video.